Welcome back, traders. This is a Friday afternoon market recap. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Mara finding support at $17. I have began building a position in Mara, or ticker symbol MARA. Now, I was not going to take a swing trade, and I did decide to, you know what, let's go ahead and get in, maybe 10 shares or so, just to get a small position size for our start to Monday. Now, this is not something I normally do, but it is something that I'm excited to do. So looking very forward to seeing what happens Monday morning. Again, this can sell off, so this is a little bit more of a risky trade, as it is showing signs of selling off. So 10 shares is not much. If it comes down to $16 or $15, I could easily get 100 shares and bring my average from $17.27 down to that $15, $16 level. So with that said, I mean, very easily we could see profits. Profits of, if it says it hits $16, we can see profits easily of, $2 per share, $3 per share. I mean, I know this is trading, even in that range of like, even just $1 per share. That's 87 cents right there. That was 85 cents. This move right here, I'm not even sure what this is, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. And so yeah, now I wasn't planning on selling or buying, but just the way that the week's playing out, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin real quick, right here. And this is exactly what's happening. Now, as you can see, back in, let's see, 30 minutes. Let's go 1 hour, 4 hour. Where are we at? We're right here. Okay, so there's a box here, right? Well, the market closed this last Friday in this area. And we're going to talk about it real quick. I just want to make sure. Thumbs up, man. Creeper, what's going on? Thumbs up. How are you doing? He's always making sure that I'm actually live, even though I'm live. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let me go ahead and share the link real quick, and then we'll go ahead and go over that, over Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin did close right here, okay? This was last Friday. Okay, this was last Friday, right here. Last Friday close. And this one right here is this Friday close. So obviously showing signs of a downward trend. Oh, I guess I'd put today, Friday. Or this Friday. I guess I'll put this Friday in case you're watching it tomorrow. Okay, this Friday. So market closed last Friday here at 68,433. Bitcoin closed here at 66,555. So that's going to showcase in Mara as well, right? So when Mara closed last week, did I not showcase it on here? What the heck? Because I swore I did. 10:20 at 2 o'clock. $10.20. I guess I didn't. 10:20 or 10:18. $10.18 at 2 o'clock. So it would have been right here. About $18.90. So it's closed below where it, it closed last Friday. But it's also finding support. So very curious to see what happens Monday morning. Announcements. There we go. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. There's no bad questions, just sometimes bad answers. All right, and this video is how to swing trade over the weekend. Okay, how to swing trade over the weekend, guys. Okay, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for signs of patterns. We're looking for patterns here. Okay, it sold off aggressively last Friday. We already established that this was the 18th. I'll just go ahead and draw it because we're going to keep referencing it. Vertical line on the 18th at 4 o'clock, and the horizontal is going to be right here, right? Well, that's weird. That says 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Well, the market closes at 2 o'clock my time, so we're just going to go from there, okay? Okay, so there we go. Market closed up at 1892 last Friday. It's closing at 1705, which is great for us. Had a little dip at 1695, but it's holding that support at 1704, right above where we want to be. So I started a really light position, nothing crazy, nothing too fancy. 10 shares, 170 bucks. Looks like we're down about $2. We're up about 1727. I did start buying it down in this area. Actually, I believe I bought a few shares. I bought 5 shares at 1750 when it bounced off of this as a support. Now this did not hold as a support at 1750. It actually broke and continued to sell off. So this is now a resistance line. So 1750 is a resistance. Now as you can see, the SMA line is going down. So I am getting into this a little bit early, as this could continue to sell off down to easily $16. $15. Now I don't expect it would go down to $15. I have a feeling it's probably going to bounce at 17. If we miss this bounce, then you know we probably will have to wait for that next run up. Now it was down at 15 previously and pushed all the way up to $19. So from 15 to 19, that was a 30% profit in 11 days. Okay, that's $4.50 per share. So if you bought 100 shares at $15, that's $1,500, and you're selling it at $1,900, that is a very nice $400 profit. Not too bad for 10 days of work. Now it is selling off, so I do want you to be aware of that. As it's selling off this today, I'm going ahead and taking advantage of it. Started buying up here. That's why my average price is $7.27, because I had bought 5 shares at $17.50, and then I bought like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that shares down in these levels at $17.03, $17.10, $16.98, $17.04, and I'll continue to buy a few in this price area at $17 throughout the after markets for today. So by the end of the day, I should end up with like maybe around 20 shares, maybe 15, 20, depending on if this is holding support. If it starts to break this 1695, start going to 1680, 1670, and start to go down, then I won't invest anymore. I'll just keep my 10 shares, wait till Monday, and then average down wherever it is. If I'm down here, buy more. If I'm up, I'll sell the 10 shares and wait for it to pull back. So you know, when it comes to a trading plan, you need to not only have a trading plan, but you in a way need to be a little bit flexible too. You know, don't go too heavy. I wouldn't go and buy 1,000 shares at 17, knowing that it could potentially go to 15. But what I could do is, again, buy 10 here. If it goes to $16.50, buy 10. If it goes to $16, buy another 10. If it goes to 15, maybe I'm buying 50 or 100 shares down in that mark. This would be an area that we want to buy. I'd say right around anywhere below $16, $15 would be a good area to buy, as that is a nice key area. I'm going to go ahead and delete that line right there, as we do not want to get confused, and delete a couple lines here in between. As some of these didn't quite hold up. Now some of them did hold up, which is exactly what we want to see. But like say this one isn't really too true of an indicator. Okay. And this is at 1705, so if I zoom in, it's right next to another resistance at 1743. Okay, but seems to be maintaining that 17 spot after hours, which is great. That means that we're looking really good. And yeah, so I mean, this is where like I just continue to buy a few shares at a time. You know, like we can do an example right now and say we want to buy just an example. So we're going to go limit because there's no longer market orders. Let's go 1705, and we're going to buy just 2 shares for an example. Okay, your order has been filled at $17.04.99. Okay, so now we got 12 shares, 200 bucks. I'm comfortable with that. Let's say that's like a 10% of my total position size that I'm comfortable taking. So, when this is all said and done, I should have close to $2,000 in this position. Which is right around, it's like 100 shares. So I'd add roughly about 88. No, I'd add about 100 shares or so more to make that about $2,000. So it'd be like 112 shares, 114 shares, something like that, to make a $2,000 market value. But that's 100% position size. So, a couple $100 right now over the weekend ain't going to be detrimental. Again, if it's down, I could buy 100 shares at 15. It would bring my average from 17 to probably like 15 and a quarter, 15.50, something like that. So very excited to see what happens with Mara. I wasn't going to take a swing trade, but I said, hey, what the heck, why not? This is a high risk account anyways, and so might as well take a trade. All right, so it is Friday, guys. I do recommend you guys checking out the channel, our Investing for Beginners community channel, with over 6,000 subscribers and over 800 videos, all on how you can make money in the stock market, anything from day trading to swing trading, long-term investing, and even monthly paying income through dividend investing, by investing in companies that pay out dividends, whether monthly or quarterly. I have all these videos here. Definitely check them out. And if you're still not sure about me, check out some of these shorts. I showcase to you me locking in real profits live with our Learn to Earn trading team. And yeah, it's real, guys. I know there's a lot of haters out there, a lot of people saying that it may not be real, but I share it with you. My losses, my profits, everything is shared with you in our Discord channel. Second link in the description below. Free, 100% free. So definitely check it out if you're interested in learning more about how you can make money in the stock market, right? All right. So we are seeing what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin looks like it's not really doing much. Looks like I had an aggressive red candle. I even put to myself, do not buy up here in this area. You know what I mean? Don't buy there. It's going to potentially sell off. This is my red candle indicators. I want to sell when it's up in this area, right? I want to sell when it's going in this area. And I want to buy when it's coming in this area. And I knew it was going to be coming down, which is great. So as it comes down, I'm going to continue buying in this low area for Bitcoin. I think there's a way to correlate this with Mara. Do that now. And there we are. I think this is Mara, the yellow line. Okay, so look how it's correlated. Every time there's a drop, Mara goes down. It's the yellow line here, and every time it pushes up, I wish I could, maybe I could change the line, the color. Let's see. Let's change the color to, what do you say, like a purple? Do we have purple yet? Red? No, we have red already. Green? What color should I pick? This pink one? Purplish pink? I like that one. Okay, so Mara is this purplish pink line. So as Bitcoin pushes up, Mara's price pushes up as well. Very nicely. And as Bitcoin sells off and curls over, Mara begins to sell off. This is a great example. Very good example of how this reacts. So right now it's overreacting a bit, I would say. But still maintaining that $17 level. 1 second. Oh, I forgot about the pizza. We could do another pizza. fucking video. Oh, sorry about that, guys.